Hey there guys and welcome back. I got a Ciri Dash deck for you guys today that's actually pretty fun. I mean Ciri Dash hasn't seen a deck or play since the new patch really, because there's just golds that are a lot easier to get to high power, like the Woodland Spirit who's just like a 24 power right away, as long as you run certain cards. And Ciri, you have to actually work on boosting her up and hope that they don't just like lock her or something, but you usually don't play her on the field. Well, we'll get into deck profile and I'll explain that in a minute. So we got 3 clan Crate Raiders. Whenever this unit is discarded, resurrected immediately. Some deck thinning in your deck, especially with the clan Drummond Warmongers, you got ways to get rid of them, and your leader King Bron. Then we got 2 clan Tursek Skirmishers. Whenever it leaves the graveyard, strengthen it by 3. Monsters have not been running Catacon or their Arc Griffin Weather Clear unit in a while. So, these guys aren't too bad against them. You still gotta be careful. I would not like resurrect this thing a ton of times and hope that they don't run those against monsters at least. But against other decks, yeah, it's a pretty safe card, pretty good. Can end up getting really high powered. You just gotta be careful of monsters in Nilfgaard because Nilfgaard does run Vivicardomatic now. A lot of them run Vivicardomatic, and they can just revive this guy on you, and that'd really suck for you. Then we got 3 clan Demon Pirates. Discard all copies of this unit from your deck. Some more deck thinning. You play one, it gets rid of the other 2 from your deck. Makes your deck have less cards so we can see that Ciri more often. Then we got Johnny. You may discard a card from your hand and create a base copy in your hand of a random card of the same color in your opponent's deck if there are any. If not, keep your card. Now this guy can be lots of fun. There's like a dream with him. You get Johnny, you get Decoy, and you get Sigdrifa, and you get Ciri. You discard your Ciri once with Johnny, then you get your Ciri in your hand again, and you decoy him to get rid of her again. And then if you magically get her in your hand again somehow, you can like restore him with Sigdrifa Restore and get a 3rd gold from your opponent and boost up your Ciri. I've only been able to pull that combo off twice. Not twice. I've only been able to steal 2 golds from my opponent before because I didn't get my Ciri in my hand the 3rd time, but it was still pretty cool. I got like 2 Corinthers at that time, so it was an alright card to get, but it was still cool because I was like, oh cool, I can steal multiple cards. But then we got Coral. Turn a bronze or silver unit into a jade figurine. You're running Skellige. Coral's amazing. One of the best golds for Skellige. Just basically delete anything that they play and give yourself 3 bonus power on that play. And then we got Ermion. Draw the top 2 cards from your deck, then discard 2 cards from your hand. He can discard golds, so he's good, and he lets you thin out your deck some more. Anything that discards gold is good in a Ciri deck because you want to discard her as much as you can. Then, of course, we got the main card of the deck. We got Ciri Dash. When this unit enters the graveyard, strengthen it by 3 and shuffle it back into your deck. This card can become really powerful. Like, I think I've gotten her up to 25 power before, and I was pretty happy with that. That's the highest I managed to get her, though. And with Johnny, you can steal like your opponent's golds with her and basically create more golds in your deck because she's going to go back in your deck anyway and become boosted up, and then you're going to get one of their golds. So, pretty cool combo there. Then we got 3 clan Drummond Warmongers. Veteran 1, you may discard a bronze card from your deck. Use these just to basically thin out your deck some more. Get rid of some of those skirmishers, some of those raiders, or Priestess of Freya. So you can restore the Priestess of Freya, make her 10 power, and get another card out. This card just guarantees you more deck thinning, more consistency. And it all depends on how much you get to thin your deck before you start playing your draw power discard cards for your Ciri, as how well this deck's going to go. Then we got 3 Priests of Freya. Resurrect a bronze unit. Yeah, you can use these for the clan Tursek skirmishers. That's usually the best play, is to bring these guys out as much as you can. You can, of course, bring out a clan Drummond Warmonger if you need to thin out your deck some more. Or, I have actually once discarded a clan Dunham Pirate from my deck and then brought it out with a Priest of Freya because I didn't start with any of them in my starting hand. So that's an option. I would do that if you didn't start with any of these guys because that's 3 more cards thin from your deck. Then we got Sigdrifa, resurrect a bronze or silver unit. You can resurrect your Savon Ridge for some tricky plays. He's a pretty good card to resurrect. Or if you got Ciri in your hand again and you already used your Johnny to steal gold, of course you can resurrect that Johnny and steal another gold. That is a very fun thing to do. That's what I've done it once. Well, I've done it more than once, but I've only been able to steal 2 at once. So then we got Savon Ridge. Draw the top 2 cards from your deck, then discard a card from your hand. You hopefully get Ciri with this, because then you just gain a card, basically, because you get to discard your Ciri. She goes back in your deck, boost strengthens herself up. He can discard golds, that's why he's in here. Then we got First Light. Clear Skies or Rally. Clear Skies, pretty good against weather. I mean, you have to run it for Skellige because you don't have any weather clear units. But Rally's a good choice too if you're not facing weather. As long as you know what you're getting with your Rally, because you've thinned out your deck enough, because you don't want to play Rally and then pull something out like a Clan and Crate Raider or a Clan Dumb and Pirate when you haven't discarded them all yet. So that's a decent card. Then we got Decoy. Return a bronze or silver ally to your hand, boosted by 3 and play it. You can redeploy your Savon Ridge, your Sigdrifa, or even your Johnny with this. There's quite a few options, just depending on the situation, or if something's really hurt, like your Clan Tursek Skirmisher is really injured after you've gotten him strengthened a lot, you can just redeploy him and basically negate out the damage. So that's an option too. Then we got Restore. Return a bronze or silver unit from your graveyard to your hand, set its base power to 10, then play a card from your hand. You can bring back your Priestess of Freya's with this. It's like the best thing to bring back. And you can bring back Savon Ridge if you're in a panic situation. That's another good card. But you cannot bring back Sigdrifa because she's doomed, which means you cannot bring her out of the graveyard after she goes in there, just like the Priestess of Freya's. Then we got Royal Decree. Play a gold card from your deck if it is a unit, but not an agent or a double agent. Boosted by 2, shuffle others back. This guy is to bring out your Ciri if you're unlucky enough to not see her in the final round. That's always a good card. Or if they pass you, like you're doing all right round 1, you've managed to boost up your Ciri a little bit. She's at like, let's say 16, 17 power now, and they pass you. You can Royal Decree, bring out your Ciri, and she's a 19, 18 now, and that'll count as discard. Because when you win the round, she'll go into your graveyard and she'll actually go back into your deck, strengthen herself up some more. But I would not use Royal Decree to bring her out unless there's no way your opponent can react to it. They can lock her. If they lock your Ciri, you're going to be kind of mad. Or do something else to it, then you're going to be kind of mad and you won't be able to use your Ciri. And then we got Uliark. Your Disloyal unit, who's actually really good in this deck, because you draw the top 2 cards from your deck, keep one, discard the other. He can discard Ciri, strengthen her up some more, so he's actually really good in this deck, even though he's a 12 power, and gives you some card advantage. So that's a good thing. And one of the cool things you can do is if you're like, you won round 1, it's round 2, you play your Uliark, and of course they respond with their Spy, because they're like, I don't want to lose card advantage. Well, then you can decoy their Disloyal unit and throw it back at them, get another card, and get your card advantage right back. So that's why I like having decoy and your Disloyal unit in this type of deck. Really cool. A lot of cool combos you can pull off with decoy. But we'll get into a couple games now, and I'll see you guys there. Hey, here we go with game 1. Looks like we're facing a reveal deck.
And let's drink.
Might have a good matchup here. Pretty sure there's a couple good golds we could steal. See, we got Ciri. Okay, cool. Gonna throw back the Skirmisher. Give me Johnny. Give me Johnny. Johnny would be such a good card right now. I'll throw back the Sigdrifa for now. Royal Decree, so we can bring out our Ciri if we need it. Didn't get the Johnny yet. Maybe we will.
Not all battles.
Alright, he's gonna go right with revealing cards in our hand. Get that tempo.
You wanna pass, you gotta pay.
I'm gonna play him. Then we'll play the Warmonger, then we'll Ermion.
The revolution is inevitable.
He's gonna put a card on top of his deck. Probably his lock unit. So I mean, we just gotta be careful with our Royal Decree.
I'll take that treasure. Till you're colored off with it.
We'll bring out our Clan Crate Raider.
Praise be the bravest.
Oh, he's actually gonna pass us? 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, if I play Ermion and I get... Yeah, there we go. One of these guys. We'll discard our Ciri and our Clan and Crate Raider.
That's it. Good.
And then we'll pass. So we got to boost her up a little bit. Got to thin out our deck a little bit. There's Johnny. He was our next card. Oh, give me Coral back. I mean Ciri back. Give me my Ciri back. Well, we got Savanridge, so I mean we could always draw her with him. We'll throw back the first light. Okay, restore. Not too bad. Not too bad. We'll start out with our King Braun, who's a 3 power now, because we actually got him, didn't use him in the first round. Gonna obviously discard Ciri. A Clan and Crate Raider and a Skirmisher.
Praise be the bravest.
And then we'll probably do Clan Droman Warmonger. And then Savanridge.
Yes. What is it?
Okay, he's gonna shuffle those back into his deck.
War at last.
And we'll
War,
discard...
my beloved.
No, we could always discard that Priest of Freya with our other guy, so we're gonna discard another Skirmisher.
There's been a mistake. I'm no mage.
Alright, we're gonna play Savanridge. Hopefully we get
I swear on my honor.
Ciri. Oh. No, well, we'll discard one of our Priests of Freyas now. And we'll play our Uldiarch.
Gods won't be pleased.
Neither one of these are Ciri? Oh my god, come on, game. Give me Ciri and Johnny.
I shall be your eyes, my lord.
Oh, we have another chance now. Cool. Because we'll just decoy this. Throw this
No
back
one
over
can
to
hide
him.
from me.
And no, give me Ciri.
Hey,
3
out.
cards left in my deck.
How would you do that?
And I get... Wow. Okay. Well, I mean, he probably has his lock unit, so I'll just discard a Royal Decree, I guess. Copy out one of his golds.
Do I look like a smudger to you?
Yeah, let's get rid of Royal Decree. Oh, he has no golds left. Okay. Well, that makes me less sad, I guess. Yeah, I'll probably just Priest of Freya. Out one of my
Proceed
skirmishers.
according to plan.
Okay. We're gonna play that Priest of Freya.
Patient, but she brooks no insult.
We'll bring out a skirmisher.
Nothing like some overseas plundering in springtime.
Then we're gonna Warmonger and pass.
Lugos will be bursting with pride.
Oh, I have no bronze units left. That's right. That's Griffa and Ciri. Well, we'll pass here. Alright. At least I get my Ciri in the last round. I mean, it's not going to be super powered, and we didn't get to steal a bunch of his golds, which is unfortunate, but she had to go to the bottom of my deck. That's what the game said. Actually, we're going to throw back Ciri. We're going to take our Sigdrifa. We will be able to discard her one more time at least.
It must triumph.
It looks like he's got some spotters. We're going to Sigdrifa, bring out our Savonridge,
We move out at once.
draw that card, and discard her. Then we'll Royal Decree her out. No. I'm not sure. He doesn't have anything. He has to reveal something with his spotter. Oh, there we go. It's probably a draw. Yeah. So, well, now that he did that, we'll just Royal Decree out our Ciri for 22 power. Still not bad. There's the first spotter. We'll restore combo now. My Priestess of Freya. Play her and bring out one of these.
But she brooks no.
Oh, well, never mind. He forfeited. Alright, there's game one. We didn't get to copy any golds. Oh, and our Ciri was in the bottom of our deck. We didn't even get her powered up, really. Darn it. Hopefully we get a really cool game. Because, like, you can end up stealing, like, 3 golds if things go really well from your opponent with Johnny and stuff. And it gets really funny. And your Ciri's getting powered up at the same time. It just gets ridiculous. But that's game one. We'll get into the next game now, and I'll see you guys there. Alright, here we go with game 2. We're facing Dagon. Ooh, Tempo Dagon. I don't know, if it's the one with Yennefer and he spawns out a bunch of stuff, we might have trouble. Well, we definitely don't want to see any more of these pirates, so we're going to throw one of him back. One of these raiders back. And a skirmisher back. We got Ciri. In our starting hand with no way to get rid of her. Oh. Oh, that's really not cool.
You wanna pass, you gotta pay.
I mean, hopefully he doesn't run
Through
Fiends at
Elfways.
least. We'll just deck thin and we'll play out our Ciri. Alright, we got Coral to deal with that. It's not too bad. Now let's work on this deck thinning. Let's bring out one of these guys. We got a decent amount of stuff we can do this round, but we're sort of stuck with not playing our Ciri. I guess we could play these 3 cards in Ciri if we have to. It's looking like we might have a chance, but not so much right now. We're going to use this one to get rid of a skirmisher. Alright, he's going to bring out another one of those. Or, no, his first one. Alright, now he's going to Catacon. We're going to Priestess of Freya.
But she brooks no
Bring him
insult.
out. And then we're going to play Ciri and pass.
You talked enough.
Out there's our Ciri. Oh man, that was such a bad starting hand. And if he has a lock unit, it's gonna be like... Okay. Wow. We are definitely passing. Okay. Looks like he's stealing our Ciri to go 2 cards down. Oh man, and he stole our Ciri. Things couldn't have gone worse, guys. Oh. Man, that's why you don't want to play your Ciri out. Okay. Well, we got Johnny. We got Johnny. I don't even know what to say about that now. Alright. I guess we'll deck then. Put a Priest of Freya in our graveyard. I mean, we still have Coral. We're gonna start off with King Bron.
And let's drink.
Let's get rid of one of these. One of these, and Priest of Freya.
Orin just standing here.
So we can restore combo out our Priest of Freya at least. Coral might save us. Well, he's bringing that out now. I guess this decoy is not that useful to us right now. Probably just throw back decoys. See what silver I can steal from him. A lock unit. That might be helpful. Because we could lock his necker then at least. Oh, never mind. He's eating it now. Well, now we don't need to worry about locking it. We'll restore our Priest of Freya. Play Priest of Freya. Bring out that skirmisher. Get him boost up to a 14. I'm gonna let his Vrand Warrior eat stuff because I can coral it. So there's really no point in locking it. At least he played that after we brought out our skirmisher. Can't believe he stole our Ciri with Succubus. Ah, that's so disheartening. I guess we'll
War at last.
Warmonger.
War, my beloved.
Yeah, we're not bringing that out. We can bring that out with Rally. Okay, he's gonna re-bring him out. Well, now I'll definitely clear skies. Get rid of his Fogly, heal our guys up some. Yeah, he's gonna eat that, alright. Well, we'll go with... how am I gonna do this? I could just artifact compression that guy now for sure.
Can do a great deal more for you.
So that way this guy doesn't end up eating those eggs and bringing stuff out. And then I guess I'll play the skirmisher. Wait. Yeah, never mind. We want to win with that. We're gonna go with Morvid. Yeah, lock the necker. Why not? There we go. We'll go one card up. Might be able to take this in the last round. I really want to take this now because I'm pretty ticked that he stole our Ciri. Come on, give me Priest of Freya. Priestess of Freya. We do not need you. Priest of Freya, that's what we... Sigdrifa, okay, you're good enough. You are good enough. We got you. We got your number, buddy.
What do you need?
Want to steal our Ciri? Here,
Nothing
take
like
this.
some overseas plundering and spread.
21 power without our Ciri. Ha! Yes! We beat him. We beat him! We beat him with stealing our Ciri. That's what you get. Oh, I hate that. Okay, that's why you never play Ciri when... Yeah, they can respond to it. But I didn't really have much choice because I couldn't discard it anyway or anything. Alright, well that's game 1, guys. We'll go into... No, that's game 2. What the heck am I saying? Game 1. Alright, that's game 2, guys. We'll get into game 3 now, and I'll see you guys there. Alright, game 3. We're facing the Gon again.
Or me.
See how this one turns out. Hopefully he doesn't steal our Ciri with Succubus. I won't fall for that again. Ooh, we got Johnny and Ciri in our starting hand. Oh, yay. You can throw that back. You can throw a skirmisher back. And a decoy. Things... Oh, but we only got Savon Ridge to try to draw into her. I gotta hold on to that first light. We're gonna throw a Warmonger back. Priest of Freya, alright. At least we got Johnny and Ciri. That's pretty cool. We don't have much of our deck thinning. Of course, when he tries to pass us, we could always Royal Decree our Ciri, who would be 19 power then. So that is a possibility. We're going to play the Johnny.
Peter Piper picked Prince Proximo a pack of
We're
pickle
going to
peppers
discard
like
that
one
Ciri.
time.
Let's see what we get. We got a Sleeping Giant. Old Spear Tip. Not too bad. If you line something up for us, this could be a pretty good card. Don't want to play it yet because he can just Drownery. He probably runs Drowner. What we will do, though, is play King Braun.
Sit at my table. And
Get him
let's
out there.
drink.
Get rid of that Ciri. Yeah, well, I don't know if I just want to throw these guys into the weather. We'll get rid of a Skirmisher. Might just get rid of both my Skirmishers. Of course, I'm going to end up throwing these guys in the weather anyway. Of course, I could get rid of a Clan Dunham Pirate. Yeah, we'll get rid of a Clan Dunham Pirate. Then I'll restore him out and get rid of the rest of them in my deck. Well, not restore. Priest of Freya. Don't restore. I don't even have restore, so never mind that. Got his Vrand Warrior, most likely. So I got Coral for that. If need be. Okay, there's the second weather. I'm going to wait for him to play 3 weathers before I clear sky. We're going to play Priest of Freya.
Her who is virgin, mother, and
Bring out
crone.
that Clan Dunham Pirate.
Give us all you got.
And get rid of the rest of them in our deck. And he's leaving that top row open. It's kind of a problem because I don't... Okay, there we go. Now we can play Old Spear Tip, and it doesn't matter where he moves it. He's going to wake up. And we'll be able to pop off those eggs. And then he'll go back to sleep, most likely. And then we can throw Uldiark over and wake him back up again. Maybe. Come on, play your 3rd weather card so we can clear skies. He can't Drowner it. So that's... Ooh, the last wish, okay. Gales, okay. He's probably going to bring out Old Spear Tip. No, he's got Jotun, okay. Okay, so he's gonna move them up there, do some damage. Spirit Tip's gonna wake up, pop those eggs. And we have to be careful here. Because I want to keep him in Royal Decree range. We're gonna play this guy out. We'll bring out one of our Clan Crate Raiders. Doesn't look like he's actually gonna play his... I mean, pass us. Could Royal Decree Ermion? Man, playing Clear Skies now feels like such a waste. If I Uldiark him, yeah, that puts him way beyond Ciri being able to save us. There's nothing worth artifact compressioning. Clear Skies would bring me up to 28. Which actually, if he passes after we clear skies, we could take it with our Ciri. don't know if he's going to do that yet. Really would like to take the first round that way. Oh. Okay, he's playing the Griffin. Doing 2 damage to them. We'll decoy our Warmonger. So he'll still keep us in range, hopefully. Oh no, it won't. I just messed up. I'm gonna bring him out. Because how far behind are we? 19 points? And our series 19. Oh, he's gonna give that resilience? Yeah, we're just gonna quarrel that.
I can do a great deal more for you.
There we go. That wasted off 2 cards on that play. Now we can easily take it with a Royal Decree. I am being a bit greedy this game for sure.
Yield and save me some time.
Alright, so he's gonna play her. Ooh, he really wants his first round for some reason. If I threw Old Ark over, even if I played Savon Ridge, like, I'll just use up my Old Ark now.
The gods won't be pleased.
Ooh, man, these are tough choices. We're gonna keep the Hermione. Alright, there's the pass. I couldn't take it with Ciri anyway, and I wouldn't want to, because this card would go back to his hand, give him a little bit of card advantage. Don't gotta worry about that now. But if he does dry pass us, we can just bring out our Ciri and get a little bit more value out of it that way. There's a Skirmisher and a Warmonger. And get rid of, oh, the Skirmisher for a Raider. Man. Okay, yeah, he's gonna dry pass us. Question is it worth Royal Decreeing? Now, we could use that in the last round. We're gonna Hermione and hopefully draw her. 1, 2? Nope, we did not get her. Well, I could set myself up for a restore. I'm gonna do that with a Priest of Freya. And I guess I'll discard a Warmonger. Just because I can throw this Clan Crate Raider back in the last round. And I didn't Royal Decree out my Ciri because I don't know if I'm going to see her. Like, it'd be really bad. If I draw into her, I'll be sad. Okay, restore, awesome. Okay, we got a good thing going here. We're gonna throw back the Raider. Well, we'll start off with the Warmonger. We'll discard our Raider. Now he's gonna Blizzard, White Frost. We're gonna restore out Priest of Freya. I was thinking about the Sigdrifa for a second, but nah.
Bow before
Could play
mortal
Priest
Freya.
Freya, bring out our Skirmisher,
Let's not get in the way of me axe.
who's now at 13 power. We're actually gonna try to see Ciri with our Savon Rouge. Oh, the triple weather. So we're gonna be taking 6 damage a turn.
I shan't
We'll
let
play
you
the Savon
down.
Ridge. Wow, none. Okay, well we'll discard the Skirmisher. She's the last card in our deck. That happens sometimes. That happens more often than not, surprisingly, for me at least. She's the last card in my deck, like why? What good do you do me there? Can't discard you. Alright, he's gonna bring out his Necrophage. Put it on the back row, yeah.
Bow before
So-
mortal Freya.
We're gonna play her. We'll bring out our other
Let's not get in the way
Skirmisher.
of me axe.
Then we'll Royal Decree out Ciri. It might be enough, depending on what he has. He probably has like a Griffin, maybe 2 Griffins. Okay, there's one. Now we're Royal Decree out our Ciri that we didn't get to really boost at all. Well, that's disappointing. It's a Cyclops. Gonna do 11 damage. Blow up, do 2 damage. Oh! And he just barely wins it by 1 point. By 1 point! If our Ciri was 1 point higher. Oh, man, game. Why you gotta put Ciri on the bottom of my deck, huh? Sad. Okay. Well, it's game 3, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. This deck is actually pretty fun. It's a little bit more tilting than the other decks, though, because you really want to see that Ciri, you really want to discard her, and if that stuff doesn't happen, it's like, oh man, come on. Why you gotta be on the bottom of my deck? And you really want to see that Johnny, too, so I mean, if you don't see that combo, it's a little, but it's still a fun deck. Definitely an aggravating deck, though, sometimes. And that's about it, though, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one.